Caden Self. I represent the Claremore Corps of Cadets. My name is Cadet Caden Self. I represent the Claremore Corps of Cadets Navy Junior ROTC Unit. On behalf of the Corps of Cadets, our high school band, and our fantastic choir, we welcome you to the 2022 Patriot Day, 9/11, Remembrance, and Constitution Day ceremony. Would you please rise for the parading of the colors and remain standing for our national anthem, performed by our high school band. Company, attend, hut! Color, parade the hut! Company, present, on! Order. On. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Company at ease. I would like to welcome our special guests in attendance who have joined us on the football field. Before we begin our ceremony, I would like to introduce Ms. Susan Addison from the Oklahoma Blood Institute, our cadet commanding officer, Chandler Wilson, and Keely Worth, Student Council President.
Marks a very interesting day for blood donors, specifically from Oklahoma Blood Institute. You may not realize this, but 1,500 blood donations from Oklahoma were the blood supply for 9/11. We were able to help because we were far enough away from the tragedy. Donors who donate before tragedies improve the outcomes on some of the worst days, locally and nationally. There is no longer a large national blood supply. We could not send 1,500 units if something happened tomorrow. We have created the Blood Emergency Response Corps, which utilizes many blood centers, taking a rotation of 50 units to help for national tragedies now. You can start donating at 16. People are encouraged to donate. I'm here to recognize the outstanding achievement of Claremore High School as the Oklahoma 5A High School Blood Drive champions for last school year. With a record 396 blood donations and a one-day 212 unit record for the Estabrook Memorial Blood Drive. I have a banner to present. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Addison. September 17th is the official Constitution Day. I would like to start out today by saying a few words about the Constitution of the United States. In May 1787, over 50 leaders of the new United States came together at Independence Hall in Philadelphia. Their purpose was to write a Constitution. They agreed the Articles of Confederation, the first Constitution they created, was not strong enough. The delegates wanted to form a more perfect union. But it took time before the delegates agreed on what powers to give the central government and what powers to reserve for the states. The delegates agreed that the central government needed 3 branches. Each branch would have a job to do. The branches would work together, but they would also act as a check and balance for the other branches. After much discussion, they decided they needed a president and a vice president to make up the executive branch. The legislative branch would be the Congress. The Congress was to work to make federal laws that were fair to all the states. The third branch was the judicial branch, the Supreme Court. The delegates realized they needed a way to change the constitutional laws as the nation developed. 10 amendments, called the Bill of Rights, were added to the Constitution. After the amendments were added, in May 1790, all 13 states ratified the Constitution. Today, we are here in remembrance of September 11th, 2001. By a joint resolution approved on December 18th, 2001, Congress designated September 11th of each year as Patriot Day. September 11th, 2001, a horrific day in our history. As you know, Sunday, September 11th, will mark the 21st anniversary of that cowardly terrorist attack on the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, United Airlines, Flight 93, our country. We gather here today to pay tribute to the heroes and innocent victims who lost their lives on September 11th, 2001. We want the world to know that Claremore High School has not forgotten what happened on that terrible day. Although as students, we were not yet born. However, our parents, grandparents, and other family members have shared with us the tremendous heartbreak they felt on that day. They also told us of the incredible bravery and sacrifices made by our police, fire, EMS, and military personnel. And we have witnessed that resilience of the American spirit ever since. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please direct your attention to the big screen?
Hello, I'm Tom Schulz from Claremore High School. 21 years ago, America was attacked on September 11, 2001. It was the deadliest day in history for New York City firefighters, in which 343 firefighters lost their lives. I was teaching in class the morning of September 11th. Like many teachers, going about our business when a coach came by and said, "Hey, there's been an airplane that hit one of the Twin Towers." We pulled it up on the internet and saw that indeed one had, and as we sat in horror, we watched the second plane hit. We were all stunned, and the next few hours we were wondering what had happened to America.
The two planes flew into the two towers.
Be advised, the North Tower is down. All personnel be advised, the North Tower is down.
May we never forget the members of the military, police, firefighters, and EMS personnel, past and present. We, Claremore High School, say thank you. Claremore High School, would you please rise and join me in giving our local heroes who work so hard to keep us safe a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, our high school choir will now sing America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for and broad waves of rain, for purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy rule with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Oh, liberating star, and mercy on beautiful for Patriot that sees beyond my years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Thank you, Mr. Dunking, and our choir. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise once more for the playing of taps as we reflect on the nearly 3,000 lives lost on September 11th, 2001. Company, okay, up! Today, we reaffirm our support and allegiance to our country, our flag, and our Constitution. Through patriotism, service to others, and unity. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our Patriot Day and Constitutional Remembrance Ceremony. Thank you for joining us today.